Welcome to the world of rare coins. Today we explore the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny, a small coin with big history. While most are common, a rare high-grade piece can be worth thousands. Check your old coins carefully, you might be holding hidden treasure. Top 6 first up. The 1939 wheat penny is part of the famous Lincoln wheat cent series, first introduced in 1909. This coin features Abraham Lincoln, making it one of the most historically important coins in American numismatics. The no mint mark version was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during that period. Historical background. The 1939 penny was minted during a time when the United States was recovering from the Great Depression and approaching World War II. The wheat penny design, 1909-1958, symbolized agriculture and national strength. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, Lincoln. Designed by Victor D. Brenner. In 1939, the Philadelphia Mint produced a massive number of pennies to meet circulation demand, making this coin very common today. Key features, specifications. Receipt basic details. Year 1939. Mint mark none, Philadelphia. Metal composition 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Diameter 19 v. Edge plain. Artist palette design. Obverse front. Portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Text in God WWII Trust Liberty 1930. Reverse back. 2 wheat stalks, symbol of prosperity. Text 1 cent and EPLURBUS UNUM. Bar chart 4 mintage production numbers. Philadelphia no mint mark, 316,466,000 coins. Backhand index pointing right. This very high mintage is the main reason why this coin is not rare in normal condition. Money bag 5, value chart market prices. Normal condition value. Very worn 5 cents 50 cents. Average circulated 15 cents $1. Sparkles better condition, uncirculated. MS63 MS65, $2 $10. High grade MS67 plus, $100 plus. Fire rare high-end coins. MS68 RD, $3,500 $36,000 plus dollars auction record. Very high mintage, 316 million plus. Most coins were heavily circulated. Easy to find in collections. Backhand index pointing right, but condition is everything. Only top quality coins are valuable. Rare errors and valuable varieties. Some 1939 pennies can be worth hundreds or thousands if they have errors. Double die obverse DDO can reach $300 plus. Repunched mint mark RPM, right arrow $10 100. Full red RD coins, right arrow much higher value. Proof coins rare, right arrow U. Important collector tips. Heavy check mark no mint mark equals Philadelphia, not an error. Heavy check mark red color coins RD are most valuable. Heavy check mark sharp details Lincoln hair and wheat lines increase price. Heavy check mark avoid cleaned coins, they lose value. Final expert conclusion. The 1939 wheat penny no mint mark is a common but historically important coin. Most coins are worth only a few cents to a few dollars. But rare high-grade examples can be worth thousands of dollars. The real value depends on condition, color, and errors. Next up, the 1931 Lincoln wheat penny, struck without a mint mark, is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The absence of a mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during this period. This coin is a key piece in any classic American coin collection due to its age, historical significance, and the design continuity of the wheat cent series. The Lincoln cent was revolutionary in its time, marking the first instance of a real person, Abraham Lincoln, on a circulating U.S. coin. In 1931, America was in the midst of the Great Depression, which deeply affected the minting and circulation of coins. Coin production was generally lower during these years because of reduced economic activity and decreased demand for currency. The 1931 Philadelphia Lincoln cent without a mint mark reflects these economic conditions. With relatively lower mintage numbers compared to some other years, coins from this period can be harder to find in high grades today. Collectors value these coins not just for their copper content but for the historical narrative they carry, representing an era of hardship in U.S. history while honoring Abraham Lincoln's enduring legacy. Key features of the 1931 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Obverse design front. Portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Designer Victor David Brenner. Inscriptions In God We Trust above, Liberty left, and the year 1931 right. Reverse design back. Two stylized wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America. Motto EPLURIBUS appears at the top center. This classic wheat reverse design was used from 1909 to 1958. Metal composition: 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Physical specifications: weight 3.11 grams, diameter 19.05 m, thickness 1.52 m, edge plane. Mint mark: none, indicating the Philadelphia Mint. Mintage and rarity. Total mintage Philadelphia 1931, 86,200,000 coins. While this seems high, many of these coins have been lost, circulated heavily, or damaged over time. Rarity: not extremely rare in lower grades, but mid to high-grade coins, MS-60 and above, are increasingly scarce and highly collectible. Collectability and value. The value of a 1931 Philadelphia Lincoln Wheat Penny depends heavily on its condition, grade, and whether it has any striking errors. High-grade preservation: coins with sharp detail and minimal wear command a premium. Color tone: original reddish-brown or red coins are more valuable than darkened or circulated ones. Errors: varieties: any die cracks, repunched dates, or unusual features can drastically increase collector interest and market value. Why collectors love 1931 wheat pennies. Historical significance: ties directly to the Great Depression era. Classic design: part of the beloved Lincoln Wheat series. Accessibility: affordable for beginners in circulated grades but still rewarding for advanced collectors in high grades. Investment potential: rare, high-grade specimens appreciate steadily over time. Summary. The 1931 Lincoln Wheat Penny, Philadelphia, no mint mark, is a historically rich, beautifully designed coin that embodies both American heritage and numismatic allure. While abundant in lower grades, well-preserved examples are treasured by collectors worldwide, making this coin a must-have centerpiece for any serious Lincoln cent collection. Next up. The 1926 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a classic example of early 20th century U.S. coinage. Part of the famous Lincoln cent series introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this penny features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears reverse, symbolizing prosperity. The 1926 issue is notable for being a Philadelphia minted coin, as it lacks a mint mark. The Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials VDB first appeared on the 1909 cent but were quickly removed due to controversy over their prominence. The 1926 penny came at a time when the United States was experiencing economic growth in the Roaring Twenties, just a few years before the Great Depression. This coin was produced to meet daily commerce needs, circulating widely among Americans for everyday transactions. The Philadelphia Mint, the nation's first mint, produced the bulk of the 1926 cents. Coins from Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, which distinguishes them from Denver D or San Francisco S mint coins. Design features. Obverse front. Features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Brenner. The inscriptions include: In God We Trust at the top. Liberty to the left. The date 1926 to the right. The design is praised for its detail in Lincoln's hair and beard, reflecting Brenner's skill. Reverse back. Features the wheat ears design along the sides, symbolizing prosperity and agricultural strength. Inscribed 1 cent in the center and United States of America below. The motto EPLURIBUS is above the denomination. Physical specifications. Composition: 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc bronze. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19.05 m. Thickness: 1.52 m. Edge smooth. Mint mark: none. Philadelphia Mint. Mintage. Total coins minted in 1926 Philadelphia, 1,073,000,000. This makes it a high mintage year, so the coin is relatively common in circulated condition but still sought by collectors. Coins from this year with exceptional strike, high-grade MS65+, or errors are much more valuable. Collecting notes. Key grades to look for. Good G to very fine VF, widely available, typically low market price. Extremely fine EF/XF and about uncirculated AU, sharper details, moderately collectible. Mint state MS6065+, rare, highly sought by collectors, especially with strong luster and full details. Look for errors like off-center strikes, double die, or die cracks, which can increase value significantly. Historical significance, part of the iconic Lincoln cent series honoring Abraham Lincoln. Design appeal, classic wheat reverse design loved by collectors. Accessibility, high mintage makes it easy to acquire for beginner collectors. Investment potential, high-grade specimens and error coins can be quite valuable. Next up, the 1936 Lincoln Wheat Penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The obverse design, crafted by Victor David Brenner, features a portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse shows the classic wheat ears, symbolizing prosperity and growth. The 1936 pennies without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during that period. The 1930s were a challenging time in the United States due to the Great Depression. Coins of this era, including the 1936 Lincoln cent, were circulated heavily because everyday transactions demanded small denominations. Despite the economic hardships, the Lincoln cent remained extremely popular because of its enduring design and the symbolic representation of Lincoln's leadership and unity during the Civil War. The 1936 penny is historically significant as it represents a period of transition in coin production techniques. The Philadelphia Mint experimented with slightly different striking pressures and dies that year, which resulted in variations collectors now find interesting. Key features. Obverse. Portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Inscription, "In God We Trust" at the top. Liberty on the left side. Date 1936 on the right. Reverse. 2 wheat ears flanking the denomination. 1 cent and United States of America in the center. Motto EPLURBUSUNUM above the denomination. Metal composition 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Diameter 19.05 m. Mint mark none, Philadelphia Mint. Varieties and errors. While the 1936 Lincoln cent is relatively common, there are notable varieties and errors that collectors watch for. Double die obverse DDO. Some 1936 pennies show doubling on the date or letters, increasing value significantly. Die cracks. Minor die cracks can appear near the rim or in the lettering. Off-center strikes. These are rare but highly collectible. Rarity. The 1936 Philadelphia Lincoln penny is not extremely rare, but high-grade examples are scarce because most coins were heavily circulated. MS65 mint state or higher coins are particularly hard to find. Key points about rarity. Common circulation condition. Millions were minted, over 410 million, so average circulated coins are abundant. Uncirculated condition. Very limited numbers remain in pristine condition, making them valuable to collectors. Special collectible varieties, DDO or notable errors significantly raise rarity and price. Value. The value depends heavily on condition, grade, and rarity, errors or minting anomalies. Condition. Estimated value USD. Good G4. 15 cents, 25 cents. Fine F12. 50 cents, $1. Extremely fine EF40. $1.50, $3. About uncirculated AU50. $4, $6. Mint state MS60 to MS63. $10, $40. High mint state MS65 plus. $80, $200 plus dollars. Rare variety / errors. $100, $500 plus depending on type. Tip: the coin's color, original red RD versus brown BN, significantly impacts value. Original red Lincoln cents in uncirculated condition are much more sought after by collectors. Why collectors value it? Historic significance, a tangible piece from the Great Depression era. Iconic design, Brenner's Lincoln portrait remains a classic American coin design. Variety potential, die errors and varieties attract specialized collectors. Investment potential, high-grade or error coins appreciate steadily over decades. In summary, the 1936 Lincoln Wheat penny, no mint mark, is a coin that balances common accessibility for new collectors with collectible appeal in high-grade and error varieties. While many are inexpensive in circulated condition, a well-preserved coin can be a valuable asset for any collection. Next up, the 1938 Lincoln Wheat penny is part of the iconic series of United States 1-cent coins that feature Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate his 100th birthday. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint do not carry a mint mark, making them identifiable simply by the absence of a D, Denver, or S, San Francisco mark. The 1938 issue represents one of the last pre-World War II copper pennies and reflects both historical and numismatic significance. Historical background. Designer and symbolism. The Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, first appeared prominently on the 1909 issue. By 1938, the design had undergone subtle adjustments, including the repositioning of the initials and refinement of the wheat ears on the reverse. Era context? The 1938 penny was minted during the tail end of the Great Depression in the United States, a period of economic hardship. Coins like the Lincoln cent were everyday items but also served as a reflection of national pride, with Abraham Lincoln symbolizing unity and perseverance. Production mint. The Philadelphia Mint produced the coin without a mint mark. Philadelphia was the main production facility for U.S. coinage and the largest contributor to circulation coins at the time. Design details. Obverse front. Features Abraham Lincoln's profile facing right. "In God We Trust" is inscribed above Lincoln. Liberty appears to the left of Lincoln. The date 1938 is located on the right. Slight design modifications had been made since 1909 to refine Lincoln's features and lettering. Reverse back. Features the famous wheat ears design, symbolizing prosperity. 1 cent is centered. United States of America is above. EPLURIBUS appears near the top. The reverse remained largely unchanged since its 1909 introduction, maintaining its classic appeal. Physical specifications. Feature. Specification. Composition. 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight. 3.11 grams. Diameter. 19.05. Thickness. 1.55. Edge. Plain. Mint mark. None. Philadelphia. Mintage and rarity. Philadelphia Mint mintage, no mint mark, coins. Note, this is a very high mintage compared to other years, meaning most 1938 Philadelphia pennies are relatively common. Survival and condition. Despite high mintage, fewer coins survive in uncirculated condition, which increases value for collectors. Coins with minimal wear, especially in MS-65 or higher grades, are prized by numismatists. Collectible value. The value of a 1938 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark depends heavily on condition grade. Condition grade. Approximate value USD. Good G4. 15 cents, 25 cents. Very fine VF20. 25 cents, 50 cents. Extremely fine EF40. 50 cents, $1.50. About uncirculated AU50. $1.50, $3. Mint state MS60. $3, $6. Choice uncirculated MS65. $15, $25. Key factors affecting value. Strike quality. Coins with a sharp, clear strike command higher premiums. Color and luster. Original reddish copper or reddish-brown coins are preferred over dark brown or cleaned coins. Errors. Coins with die cracks, doubled dies, or repunched dates can fetch higher collector interest. Interesting facts. The 1938 Lincoln wheat penny is a common coin today, but coins in uncirculated condition or with unique errors are highly sought after by collectors. The wheat ears on the reverse are symbolic of agricultural prosperity, making the coin an emblem of American heritage. This coin bridges the pre-WWII era and the era of modern U.S. coinage, making it a popular piece for historical collections. In summary, the 1938 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is an iconic copper coin from the Philadelphia Mint that carries historical, aesthetic, and collectible value. While widely available in circulated condition, coins in top grades or with errors can be moderately valuable and are a must-have for any serious Lincoln cent collection.